Hello Taurus, welcome back to the channel. Okay, today we have some messages coming through for you. We're just going to shuffle some cards. I've been channeling some messages before I get into this reading, or any reading, so that we can kind of get like an overview, or I can give you some sort of signs or symbols, or just any sort of channeled messages that might resonate for you. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting distracted, okay, for you, Taurus. I'm getting that something is also making you, the word's not distracted, but it's kind of setting you off a bit. Not in a bad way, okay? It's like, when you meet somebody and you just like lose all your words, okay? Like, I had to already record this intro like twice now because I'm feeling so lost for words. Okay, so some of you guys could be feeling lost for words. Somebody you could be meeting soon is going to make you feel lost for words, or you've met somebody where they just take like your breath away, or you just become so like daydreamy, or so like in your head, or so lost for words. Okay, so that's really interesting. That might just be the title, Lost for Words, of this reading. Okay, I was also getting the channel message of it's going to be okay. So for some of you, if you really needed to hear that, I'm just hearing that it's all going to be okay. For some of you, you could be planning a trip or planning a holiday. You see, like I almost like I can't use words right now. It's so weird. Okay, you could be planning a holiday. For some of you, you could be really tired and just exhausted, and that's why you're struggling to sleep. But I got a lot of messages also about candy though. Okay, so you could be going away sometime and you're going to go to like a chocolate factory there, or a candy factory. Okay, something about candy, a candy man, or like a candy factory. Okay, you could be meeting somebody in a chocolate factory or like in a candy factory, or you could be buying somebody that you love chocolate or candies, sweets for the holiday. Okay, but for some of you, I'm just hearing like there might be this instance where you meet somebody, you meet a future love, or you meet somebody that you just like fall over your words, like who makes you fall over your words, like you can't talk straight. It's like when you meet this person, like you see those like incidences in the movies where they meet somebody, they're just like, my name is Bob, do you like bread? And this person's gonna be like, okay, but they might think you're really cute. So for some of you, yeah, it's all going to be okay. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself if you're struggling to communicate with somebody. So it could also be a case of just like miscommunication happening for you. But yeah, don't worry. It's all gonna be okay. This is gonna annoy me. Okay, but let's see what Spirit wants to say. Okay, what's going on with Taurus right now? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to hear? Thank you so much, Spirit. The Magician, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, y'all could have been manifesting a person, a partner, and you could have completely forgotten about that. But there could be somebody coming into your life that's like low-key going to check all the boxes, especially when it comes to like looks and like the first initial things that you notice about this person, because it's hard to tell, oh my God, this is the person that I've always wanted, when you've just met them. So some of you forgot, but your manifestations, and even if this isn't about a person, your manifestations are really working in the background. Okay, you just see all this magic that's going on around here. It's just like that. This flow of magic is just constantly going on in the background for you, Taurus. And I just feel like you've gotten to a point where some of you might have forgotten about them. Some of you might have forgotten about what you wished for, your manifestations, and they're just like slowly going to come to fruition. And this is, you're an earth sign, so it's very like things are starting to ground for you. Things are starting to make sense for you again, okay? We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. I'm hearing work is going to go very well for you towards the end of the year. Work's going to go very nicely for you. I'm seeing you just a lot of earth, grounded, stable energies here, which is funny because I started off this reading very unstable with my words. But yeah, I just feel like the universe is kind of taking care of a lot of things for you right now, Taurus, so that you can kind of just focus on the fun and flirty. Like maybe those channel messages of like candy or sweets was coming through because it's just like a sweet time that you're about to walk into, almost like a childlike time, but you're still keeping mature, okay? You're still obviously, for some of you have worked really hard. You're going to be moving into a really stable, mature part of your lives right now. And that just is amazing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, I just see that you don't see that this is happening. You don't know that this is what's going on. Okay. You asked for certain things, you forgot about them, and now the universe is just gonna stop providing for you. Okay. Let's get one more card. Yeah, if there's like things you've been wanting to manifest or things you've been wanting, it's just like they're gonna come to you, like straight up. Like it's like non-negotiable at this point. Okay. You don't have to even be worried. You don't even have to really know where you are in your journey just yet. You don't really have to know what's going on per se, but it'll all just kind of fall like fruit being like fruit growing on a tree and then eventually just falls. It's like you don't have to do anything. After you've planted the seed, the tree grows on its own, the fruit grows on its own, the leaves, the plants, the flowers, and eventually it bears fruit and the fruit falls. Okay, I see for a lot of you, you have been extremely particular. You've been methodical. I don't know if that's the right word, but you've been very strategic. Okay, you've been very strategic. I see you guys as somebody who's been thinking about what they're doing, who's been planning this for a long time. Okay, this could be some sort of business or work that you've been doing for a very long time. And I just see like it's slowly going to start paying off for you. Like for real, for real. The Fool coming out here could also be telling me that you might be in a phase right now where you're a bit scared to take any risks or take any leap of faith towards certain things. You might just be already in quite a stable position, but maybe it's too stable. Maybe you're just kind of getting cozy and comfortable in that stability, and the universe is saying that you can still branch out, that you can still continue to manifest more and dream bigger and go bigger, if that makes sense. So that was a message for some of you. Okay. I'm seeing like a orange coat. Somebody could have an orange coat, a white cloth. I'm also seeing like a baby's crib. So I'm just seeing like a white cloth or like a baby's crib that has like some sort of white material going over it. For some of you, that might make sense. Video games. You could be somebody who plays a lot of video games. You could use that as like healing. Okay, I know sometimes video games can really like be healing for you or for people. Okay, for some of you, I am seeing like you could be going away to an island, or I'm just seeing like totem poles or tiki torches. Alrighty, if you see some sort of torches or lanterns, or you find yourself on a path where there's just like similar to this, where there's just like a bunch of like lights kind of leading away, even if it's just like the path down to the casino or whatever the case is, I'm hearing that that's also like a sign and a symbol and a message from the universe showing you like, look, like the path you're currently on is light, like it's lit up, like you're on the right track. Okay, when I just thought of casino now, I'm also just hearing that you're not somebody who like gambles. You're probably not somebody who is gambling with your business or with your future. You're actually like, you're making the right moves here, is what I'm hearing. Okay, but again, always remember to keep it balanced, okay? So let me just find out a bit more about this love. Is there a love coming through for Taurus? Ah. Is there a love coming through for Taurus? Okay, for some of you, yeah. For some of you guys, you could already be in a relationship already. You could already be in a relationship, okay? And for some of you, you might be going away this holiday and you see somebody else and you're like, whoa, this person's beautiful, but maybe it just doesn't like go further than that. Okay, you might just meet some really beautiful people coming through. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be in a relationship with a Leo, or you're going to meet a Leo sometime. But for some of you, I'm just getting this feeling of like you are in a relationship currently. Okay. I feel like things are going to start aligning for you and this person. I think you could have been going through a bit of like a rough patch with your partner if you are in a relationship. Okay, if not, this could be an ex where you went through a bit of a rough patch with them and you're still kind of healing from them. Okay, I got a really interesting definition of this card the other day, the Eight of Swords, where it's like you think that this person in the mirror is you, but it's not. Okay, you are not this person in the mirror. You are not this reflection. You are so much more than that. Okay, but I'm just seeing some sort of new passionate start happening for you in love. Maybe you're broadening your horizon. You're actually allowing love to come in, or just a lot of playful energy, like a candy shop. Like, maybe it's like you're walking into a candy shop in December. Yeah, straight up, actually. But for some of you, I'm just seeing that, like, if you are in a relationship, like the scales are going to balance quite a bit. If you guys have been kind of struggling or had some sort of resistance or been struggling to communicate with each other, again, this like message of communication is coming up for you. Okay, so I just want you to know that. Yeah, that'll solve itself out. That'll all happen. It's all happening as it should, and the Justice card coming out here is like the scales will balance. Okay, there's like a higher plan here, and I'm almost 100% sure that we go through phases of miscommunication, especially with our partners, in order to be triggered, in order to heal wounds, in order to heal something bigger, not just our communication problem, but something much bigger than that. Okay, so everything happens for a reason. Yeah, 100% everything happens for a reason. Like, continue. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what came out. The Magician. Yeah, you guys are going to like walk into a very, very prosperous time of your life right now. Like, I'm hearing like a candy shop, like a sweet shop, it's just all going to be so sweet. Like, you're going to be able to walk in and just be like, I want this, I want that, I want this. But, obviously, like, that's you picking out stuff in the universe, and the universe is there like, yes, sir, I'll add that to the basket. I'll do that for you. Okay, so that's really awesome. But I see you just also tapping into your energy, okay? But just always remember these like lights, okay? Even if you don't see these lights, like, you're on the right path. You're on, like, the path is guided. You're almost exactly where you need to be, I want to say. And that's not by mistake, I'm hearing, okay? Some of you have worked really, really hard to get here. So let's see what else is coming out for us. But yeah, the Magician, you're manifesting somebody, you're manifesting a life. It's like things that you didn't realize you were still manifesting. It's like, oh my God, I asked for that 10 years ago and it's still coming through. Shut up. The 10 of Wands came out for you again. Okay, so 2 cards that came out in the tarot deck came out in my oracle deck as well. Okay, and this literally says the hard times are done. If you were struggling to make something work, you were struggling to ground something, the hard times are freaking done. Okay, take yourself on a date, coming out here in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is also confirming that whole you going away. This you really could be planning a holiday, but I see you going with other people. I don't really see you going alone. This could also be a case of like, for some of you, maybe you should go out alone, but I think it's more talking about you're going to be surrounded by like a bunch of people that I think you enjoy their company soon. You could be going away with a bunch of people soon. Yeah, straight up. Go through old things, especially before you leave, okay? Go through old things. I'm hearing for some of you, like, clean out the space, make your space nice for when you come back. Don't come back to a mess, okay? And also clean out, especially if some of y'all are going to be going away during New Year's and you're coming back in the new year. Make sure you're coming back to like a really nice, clean, open space, ready for like your new manifestations to come trickling in so beautifully, okay? But this could also be a kind of like dusting out the cobwebs when it comes to like love and your relationships, and going through old things and just closing off any like old situationships or relationships that you need to, so that maybe for when you go away, you've got a candy shop. But take that as that resonates. All right, maybe you need to clear some things up with your partner before you guys go away. This could be talking about like a conversation that just really needs to be had before y'all just go away. Hot beverage coming out here. Okay, go make a cup of coffee. Go make a hot beverage. Relax. That's what that's saying. Relax. There could also be something significant about a coffee shop. There could be a coffee shop that you love. Somebody's coffee shop that you love is closing down. Okay, I'm also hearing that. You could be a regular somewhere and the shop's going to close down soon. Sorry about that, yeah. But yeah, make a cup of coffee and go and sit with your partner or your boothen or whoever you need to and just be like, listen, let's just hash this out, okay? We need a chat. But also that has to do with like just you relaxing. The hard times are done. Okay, you can relax now. And also make space for your new manifestations to come in. The Two of Swords. You could be battling with like maybe like the person you're also with. Yeah, you're just like having like a rough time with them. Okay. Again, that's kind of coming up for you, but I'm just hearing like the scales are gonna kind of like balance out soon for you, Taurus. For some of you, that's in a relationship. For others of you, you could be like, do I want somebody? Do I not want somebody? You know, you're kind of just like thinking about a lot of stuff that has to do with relationships, who you are, what you're thinking about, what you want. That could be a message here with the Magician. Start thinking about what you want. Write down exactly what you want in a partner. And then also become that person. Maybe this is all about you becoming the right kind of person you need to be for your dream partner. And then night out with the girls. Yeah, I see you just having like a really fun time coming soon with your friends, with your people, with the people you love. Okay, so let's get some final cards here. Some final Moonology cards here, just for if there's any last messages, and then we'll wrap it up. And then I'll let you go on holiday. Then you can go pack your stuff. The year's almost done, you know. It's like, damn. It could have also been going for 10 months. You could have been trying to do something or make something work for 10 months, and finally it's coming through. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. It's working out. Your dreams are coming true. It's all happening for you, honey bunny. It's coming through. Whatever you've been asking for is coming through. Okay, a personal issue reaches resolution. New moon in Cancer, full moon in Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. I'm just seeing some sort of like eruption, where it's like you have no choice but to chat to this person. You have no choice but to unravel, dig deep and fix the communication with somebody. It's eventually just going to kind of blow up in your face. So it's like, you've got to just do this now. And then step out of your comfort zone coming out here. Again, that's what that Fool card in reverse is like. You don't have to be so like methodical. I don't know if that's the right word, or so strategic with everything you do. You can allow yourself to have a bit of fun, okay? And you can allow yourself to expand. I feel like you're going to be expanding very soon, and that could be very uncomfortable for some of you, but just allow that to happen, okay? So this could be also reflecting, you know, with the way things are going in your relationship. You know, you could be really uncomfortable and expanding, thus the areas around you are becoming uncomfortable and expanding as well. Does that make sense? So like I said, with this Justice card, like everything makes sense. Everything is balanced. Everything is like working out as it should right now. Whatever choice you make, whatever direction you take, just trust that you're definitely on the right path and that the hard times are done. Your hard work is paying off. I feel like it's already paid off. I feel like it's like done, set in stone. It's not something that you've got to continue working hard for, because it's already happening. You've done the hard work. Now it's time to go drink cocktails on a yacht or go candy shopping in a candy store in some new place you've never been to before. Okay. But yeah, Taurus, that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck with everything. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what's going on. And subscribe to the video if you haven't already. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Bye-bye now.